Namaste, I am Pratibhakini. Welcome back to my channel. Do you feel stiff sometimes? Does stiffness restrict your movement? Do you want to get flexible? Well, then you're watching the right video. It is important that you always warm up before stretching, as muscles are more elastic and less prone to tear when warm. A good rule is to aim for a 10 to 15 minutes dynamic warm-up before you stretch. Do let me know in the comments below about your current warm-up routine. Also, I have shared my warm-up routine in my previous videos. If you haven't watched them yet, go check them out. Do subscribe to my channel for some useful tips which will help you improve your dance. Assuming you're all warmed up, we now move on to stretches. The goal of stretches is to release tension, elongate and relax muscles, making them less susceptible to pulls and strains. When your muscles are loose and stretchy, they are less restricted. This allows you to have a full range of motion. For example, greater range of motion in your hips and knees will allow you to sink deeper in an aramandi. Like always, I will be sharing a tip at the end of the video, so be sure to watch till the very end. So why delay? Grab your yoga mats and let's get started. The first exercise is wide-legged forward bend or Prasarita Padothannasana. Begin standing erect. Step your feet apart wider than your hips. Toes turned in, heels slightly outside. Press into all 4 points on your feet and engage your legs. Tuck your tailbone slightly by bringing your pelvis to neutral. Place your hands on your hips and hinge forward to fold. Breathe in and exhale as you go down. Once you can no longer go further, slide your hands towards your toes. Wrap your index and middle finger around your big toes. Pull up on your big toes to fold deeper. Allow your elbows to bend and broaden through your back. Drop the crown of your head down and relax your neck. Slowly come back to initial position. Support your hip and inhale as you come up. Repeat the same. Breathe in. Breathe out as you go down. And breathe in as you come up. This lengthens the body, aligning the spine. It strengthens legs, ankles, abdomen and back. Pyramid with arms extended or Parshvothanasana. From a standing position with one leg forward and one back, lean the torso forward at the crease of the hip joint. Stop when the torso is parallel to the floor. If it isn't possible to touch the floor or to maintain a straight spine, keep your hands on the hips and stay there. Otherwise, press the fingertips or flat palms on the floor on either side of the front foot. Maintain a straight elongated spine. If you're comfortable, press the thighs back and lengthen the torso forward. Then bring the front torso closer to the top of the thigh without rounding the spine. Try to touch your forehead to the knee. Eventually, the long front torso will rest down on the knee. The gaze is down. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in, come up with your hands supporting your hip and join your feet forward. This calms the brain, stretches the spine, the shoulders, the hips and the hamstrings. It also strengthens the legs, stimulates the abdominal organs, improves posture and sense of balance. Standing forward bend twist or Parivratta Utthanasana. Stand with your feet apart. Exhale and bend forward from the hip joints so as to touch the floor with both your palms. Feel free to bend the knees if you cannot reach the floor. Inhale. Twist to left side and raise the left arm up to the sky. Try to straighten the left knee as you look up at the left hand. Continue to bend the right knee if required. Switch sides. Do not hold your breath at any point of time. Inhale as you twist and exhale as you come back to neutral. Breathe in as you come up. This lengthens and strengthens the spine. opens the shoulders, strengthens the core and stretches the hamstrings, calves, hips and lower back. Next one is the lunging hip flexor stretch. I'm going to give you some variations of the same. Do it according to your comfort. Get into a lunge. Make sure your knees do not cross your ankle. Breathe in as you sweep your arms overhead, stretching as far back as comfortable. You could stay here, or if this is easy, you could do a revolved lunge pose or Parivratta Utthanasana. Take your right elbow outside your right knee. Inhale and slowly twist the spine to left side and stretch your left arm up to the sky and right arm to the floor. Stack the shoulders on top of each other, keep the heart open and gaze up towards the sky. If comfortable, lower the top hand around the back and bottom hand underneath the thigh. Bind the hands together. If the hands cannot reach, you need not bind them. Heart is open, the gaze is over the top shoulder. Slowly release your hands, get your hands on hip and join your leg forward. Repeat the same on the other side. Do not hold your breath at any point of time. This deeply stretches the spine, chest, lungs, shoulders and groin. Creates flexibility in the rib cage, stimulates the internal abdominal organs and kidneys. Lizard pose or Utthana Prashthasana. Come to a plank position. Get your right foot outside of your right arm. Make sure the knee is right above the ankle. If you feel comfortable, go on to your forearms. Stay on the ball of your back foot, extend it back as far as possible. Actively keep your quadriceps engaged by drawing your kneecap up. Keep your chin lifted and your chest open. Come back to plank and repeat on the other side. This stretches the hip flexors, hamstrings and quadriceps, improves flexibility in the hip ligaments and strengthens muscles in your legs. The next one is Dolphin pose to elbow plank or Ardha Pincha Mayurasana. Come into an elbow plank. Plant your forearm down with forearms narrow and palms down. Like in downward dog position, the pelvis is tucked and ribcage lifted. The feet are rooted with heels completely touching the floor, and the legs are straight with the tailbone in dog tilt. The gaze is down and slightly forward. Come back to elbow plank and repeat. Inhale as you raise your hip and exhale as you come to a plank. Bring both foot forward and stand upright. This exercise calms the brain and helps to relieve stress. It energizes the body, stretches the shoulders, hamstrings, calves and hands. It strengthens the arms and legs and warms up the ankles and the toes. Forward fold with bent knee or Triyanga Mukhaika Pada Parshvothanasana. Sit on the floor with both your legs straight in front of you. Fold the right leg at the knee and sit on your right heel. Bend forward so as to grab your left foot with both your palms. The lower belly should touch the thighs first and the head last. Be sure not to pull yourself forcefully into the forward bend or hunching the back and shorten the front torso. It may lead to an injury. Inhale and exhale as you fold forward. Fold deeper with every exhalation. It is completely okay if you cannot reach your foot or place your forehead on the knee. Instead, as you descend, bend your elbows out to the sides and lift them away from the floor. Feel free to bend your knees and look at your big toe. Only if comfortable, straighten your knee and place your chin on your shin. Repeat on the other side. This makes the spine more flexible, stimulates and tones the abdominal organs, opens the hips, improves the flexibility in the hamstrings, hips and knee joint. The next one is extended supine hero or Uttita Supta Virasana. I am going to show you some variations. Perform them only if you are comfortable. From a kneeling position on the floor, sit back on your heels. Put the weight of the body centered between your feet in a seated position. Make sure both sitting bones are evenly supported. If the buttocks don't comfortably rest on the floor, sit on the heels. If this is easy, place your elbows down and hold the pose. If your body permits you, slowly transition to Supta Virasana. The thighs are rotated inward and the heads of the thigh bones are pressed into the floor. You can rest your hands on the lap, thighs or soles of the feet also, or bring the hands back and straighten the arms with palms facing up. Roll a blanket underneath the back if needed. The tailbone lengthens into the floor to anchor the back torso. Breathe normally. Come back to initial position very carefully. This stretches the abdomen, shoulders, arms and thighs including hip flexors. Strengthens the back muscles, thighs, ankles and knees. Stimulates the abdominal organs, kidneys, lungs and ribcage. Wide angle seated forward bend or Upavishta Konasana. Sit down with both your legs stretched wide forward. Press with your palms and move your buttocks front to open your legs into an angle. Press your hands against the floor and slide forward. Rotate your thighs outwards, walk your hands forward between your legs. Keep your arms long, move from your hip joints and maintain a long torso and spine as you fold forward. Exhale as you fold forward, fold deeper with every exhalation. You could also hold on to your toes. If you cannot sit comfortably on the floor, place a block or folded blanket under your glutes. Repeat the same. This stretches the insides and backs of the legs and strengthens the spine. Upward plank or Parshvothanasana. Sit with both the legs stretched forward. Place the hands on the floor about 1 foot behind with the fingertips pointing forward towards the hips. On an inhale, press through the hands and feet to lift the hips as high as possible. Keep the inner line of the feet together and seal them into the mat as much as possible. Relax the head back and gaze at the tip of your nose. Continue to breathe normally. Come back to seated position and repeat the same. This strengthens the arms, the wrists and the legs. Stretches the shoulders, the chest and the front ankles. Make sure you hold every stretch for at least 5 long breaths or for 30 seconds and repeat every stretch 5 times on each side. Breathe normally while stretching and only stretch to the point of mild discomfort. Don't try to hold your breath or push yourself too aggressively. Hope your muscles are relaxed after doing these stretches. It's now time for the tip. Today's tip is very much related to the video. So you must be wondering, how long does it take for me to get flexible? When will I be able to do all the exercises with ease? Well, Rome was not built in a day. You might not be able to perform all the stretches as demonstrated. You might not be flexible enough yet. Also, believe me, it is never enough. So what should you do? First thing, do not get disheartened. Stretching consistently is necessary if you want to become flexible. Get into the habit of taking 15 to 20 minutes 3 to 4 times a week to stretch. You will become significantly more flexible with patience and time. Work progressively at your own pace and slowly increase the difficulty of your stretches at a rate you're comfortable with. Always remember to balance your routine working opposing muscle groups each time you stretch. Example, if you start by stretching the muscles in the back of your thigh, then follow by stretching the muscles at the front. If you observed in today's video, we did the upward plank in the end, which is a counter pose to the forward bend, thus balancing the stretch. Last but not the least, take it slow and do not get injured. That's it from my side for today. Do let me know in the comments your favorite stretch. Also let me know what is the part of dance that you struggle with the most. I will definitely try to make a video on it. If you like this video and found it helpful, make sure you hit that like button and share it with your friends. Let's all get flexible together. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I post some super useful content every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.